Hello and welcome back to Towani's Pilgrimage. We are here in Cavern of the Endless Sea, I believe, or Endless Song. Yeah, that's what it's called. And what we're going to be doing today is finishing up finding this brother that we kind of died on last time. So he's over here, and I believe we died like right next to him because our mercenary was on this bottom layer, which then aggroed everything and caused a huge train and killed us. I was able to run some of my characters over here where the water elementals are, and it seemed like they weren't going to attack me until they did, and they killed the shaman, so it kind of just like killed my whole momentum. I was going to actually just go ahead and finish that up and get it going, but it did not happen, so it's just how that ended up. But what we're going to do today is go ahead and do that. Alright, let's get up here. I say that, we need to actually make them follow. Come on, guys. There you go. Alt F to follow, and then up the stairs. So there's going to be a little bit of killing, and we are 93% into this level, so that's one of the goals, right? My goal for this video is to finish that quest. If we do anything else, we might unlock some of this stuff here for the mercenary quest, but I'll probably do those afterwards. But I want to get 105 in this episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to echo this first guy, and we're going to pull the raider. We're going to walk back just a little bit. He stunned us insanely. All right, now we're going to slow him. These guys are red. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do, like I always do. I forgot to turn on the mercenaries. She doesn't even have a button for it. Reactive. You don't know how many episodes I've started and just flat out died because I forgot to turn on the mercenary. you don't even want to know. Alright. There we go. That should be actually working now. And how did I end up moving it? Slow is 2, dot is 3. Alright, perfect. So we should get 105 pretty quick, and then be able to go from there. And if my voice sounds weird, something is going on, I think, with my headphones, and I might need to replace them, but it's sounding weird to me. So if the voice is weird in this episode, I apologize. There we go. Get him. I hate the sound that this dark elf makes. It's just so annoying. There we go. Now, to the people who say I could probably invis past some of this stuff, you are right. Can invis past it, but after what happened last time, I'm more skeptical when it comes to avoiding mobs. Because all the mobs we avoided to get to that spot trained us and killed us. And I had no endurance to feign death, so it was kind of... Or at least imitate death. Feign death, like, I guess failed or something. I don't know. I hit it. She looked like she was down, but she still got aggro. So I'm just going to be a little overly cautious with this. And we're going to kill everything between all the way around here until we get to him. And there's not much else to do in this episode except for save this guy and then come back and turn it in. So not too bad. And before we go any further, I need to go right back out here. Should be fine for right now. Create camp. Alright. We'll make sure we have a camp so we can get out of here without having to fight out or teleport all the way back to Guild Hall. There we go. Oh, we should be able to solo pull split all of these things without too much issue on our hands. It's just a matter of getting hoping all the mercenaries are up on top with us, and I can't even see them because they all have that stupid dead man floating, or Flight of the Eagles, or whatever nonsense it is. You know what? Let's fix that real quick. Alright, my mercenary is this one. Remove this buff. So her mercenary is, I think, this one? No. This is her mercenary. And your mercenary would be this one, I guess. Remove that buff. I think it's still floating, I don't know. The pet. Remove that buff. Alright, I see all the mercenaries on the ground. Perfect. Let's go ahead and shrink them all down. There we go. Now they should all be a little bit more cooperative when it comes to pathing up here, hopefully. Because now they can't do any kind of weird pathing. In theory. Definitely something to find out later on, I guess. There we go. Alright, what are we looking at here? So we got an looks like these guys are real close. We should be able to get this one. And one of the mercenary quests I have is to break open the crates over here. So I'm going to be doing that while we're going through here, because this is going to take a little while, and you know, mostly I'm grinding to 105 if you really want to think about it like that. Alright, let's open this one. Task stage complete, we got something. Search the cargo crates in the tunnels for Julia. She didn't get the idol. Alright, I got the idol. But she didn't. So I'm gonna have to do, I guess, do it multiple times. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Sure. Yeah, loot an ancient idol. According to Alexander, you're supposed to kill somebody for that, so I'm not even sure how that worked. We'll see as we get further along in that quest, but I don't do the mercenary quests. I typically just go kill stuff endlessly without any kind of thought. This one just has you opening crates and stuff like that, so I typically just don't even bother making videos on those. None of them are overly complex, except maybe the heroic mission, since that's considered a mercenary quest in these. And I think I have scheduled the next episode is the heroic mission. I've already done it once just to give it a shot and see how it's gonna go, and I'm gonna do it again for a video. All right, you open. All right, you got the idol. All right, let's do this. Let's echo that guy in the back, and let's pull the seduced pirate back here. Get stunned, because that's how it's fun. It's very fun to get stunned. There we go. Yeah, the ogre ones seem to have like far more hit points than any of the other ones. It's kind of interesting. On a just an interesting scale for me anyway. There we go, Mallowed. load. I really need to adjust these right here. All right, assist dot and so swap those around. My Bard has the combat AAs that Bards have, like Boastful Bellow and all that stuff on them too. So, and if we did get multiples, we could, in theory, also mez these things. But I'm trying to take it slow and not avoid any kind of possible trains that we can by just killing everything. So we have 2 more videos, I think, in this zone, and then we will be in Degmar's castle, and that'll be new. I've never been there. It's actually locked behind progression, so couldn't have gone to it without doing all this stuff anyway. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing all the stuff here in this expansion, right? This Dark Sea expansion, because I've never been here, never been here, and never been here, and I've never been to these other places before. So it's, you know, just kind of one of those, I want to do something different. And so finishing up the progression here is gonna be fine for me. Alright, she got the idol now. Alright, everybody's got the idol. But that still doesn't, I don't know. Still doesn't, there we go, we got a watch. Alright, bring Julia back to him. Okay, perfect. So we have a watch to bring back to, I guess Julia is a watch. Pocket watch. Alright, so we have to bring that back to him. That's just that quest. Should be all that we need to do for that one. There we go. The other mercenaries are quite involved. You actually have to go down to where these mushrooms are and pick mushrooms. It's like quite an involved little process for that one. All right. Perfect. Combat buffs. Now, I only have Roar of the Lion memorized on the Shaman, right? And I don't know if that's kind of where I want to be with that. I might add in, I think it's Leopard right now. I might add that one in. There we go, 4. So she does both, like Lion and then that one. I don't know if they like stack, but Lion only lasts for a short amount of time compared to the other one. But I don't know if it's worth it. Alright, we got one more. Let's get him before we open up these crates. There we go. As long as these 3 healers stay up here. And, you know, I bet if we would have had, like, the mercenary DPS, it might have worked out a little better in that insane train, but there was just so many mobs that I have no idea how the Bard is the only one that lived. Really all boys up, but the Bard's feign death mechanic, fading memories, is just so much better than everybody else's. It's almost not fair. All right. So let's, can we target a crate here? Open. I don't know why I can't target these. All right, those had nothing. Let's go down here to these 2. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a seduced druid right here, and he's gonna come right around this corner. Perfect. Now, what we are going to do right here is I'm gonna invis and go around this corner and then go to that next mob and just fight at him. Those will not path up here directly. They will path like all the way around, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare for us to try and get through that. So, group silent presence. All right, well, that's how that cookie crumbled. All right. Not exactly. I must have had attack on or something. I don't know. Come on. All right, they're both mezzed. Got two. Remez that one. Remez that one. I'm gonna fight you. And remez that one. Alright, perfect. Now, I probably didn't need to do Earth Force right there, but it is what it is. And I think I'm gonna need a new headset. This one's just like totally messing up right now. Unless my Go XLR is failing. Alright. Looking good. Put you on that one. I'm not gonna remez. Gonna dragon punch this guy. Oh god, I saw that Crocolus down there move and I was worried. And alright, we should be able to move up here. Okay, we want to avoid Charles because he's one of those like unique mobs that has his own mechanic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dragon punch this guy that way one. And we should be fine. It's like, if we look at the map, right, we're right here, and we're like 2 or 3 packs away from where we need to be. So that'll be nice. There we go. And I did pick up Tideworn boots and Tideworn helmet for 50 platinum each from the bazaar. So I definitely upgraded those because of how cheap they were, but alright, we got one for free. Let's get you right here. Get you on that one. Sometimes it gets resisted or something. I don't know the exact terminology for what happens. Critical fail. But that does happen from time to time. Go. Echo him. Pull the pirate. And I'm gonna dragon punch him back just a little bit. I don't like being too close to an edge with these guys on auto follow. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to put another spell slot just for Leopard, just so I can keep that up 100%. I don't think without doing progression in Empires of Kunark, Roar of the Lion is going to do much. Extra duration. Oh, there we go. Alright, we hit 105. We gained what looks to be a lot of AAs, like over 3,000. Let's take a look and see if we got anything new. And wow, look at this. I'm just scrolling and scrolling. So many things. All right, so these are all improvements. So just increasing what we already have. Nothing there of value. So we gained Master's Synergy. So focused Master Synergy right here. We got 10 ratings to that thing. This passive ability grants your Torrent of Fist combat abilities a 100% chance to trigger Master Synergy on all group members within 100-foot radius, 18 seconds. Increases their base weapon damage by 25% for 50 melee attacks. And I have this on... I have it on 5, which means I'm going to move it because that's a little bit more important now. 18 seconds, 25 extra damage. That is insane. Alright, we gained 10 ranks of that. We gained more ranks of all this. We got tankier, significantly tankier based on how many ranks of that we got. We gained a lot more passive AC. Let's see, more hit points. Way more hit points, more hit points, more hit points. Endurance, weapon affinity, more endurance. Alright, we got killing spree. More kick damage. Alright, so all these focus ones got improved quite a bit. Punch mastery, doing more punching. Alright, we gained Technique of the Crimson Fist focus. So this is another focus, makes our Technique of the Crimson Fist do more damage. Focus of the 8 breaths right here. Passive increases the base endurance of your 8 breaths spell. I have 7 breaths. Why don't I have 8 breaths? Do I have the wrong one up here? Alright, 7 breaths. Is it in my bag, maybe? There it is, 8 breaths. Alright, so 8 breaths has a focus, so let's just click that. Endurance restoration, 8 breaths and combats by 15%. Alright. Let's see here. 8 breaths. Improved. Focus of Dragon's Balance. Increases our base damage with Dragon Strike. That's Dragon Force. Dragon Strike. What is Dragon Strike? Executes a dragon punch on your target. Alright, sort by name. Dragon. Okay, we apparently don't have Dragon Strike yet, unless it's something else. And Dragon's Balance. Alright, triggered by your Dragon's Balance. There's Dragon Balance 102. Am I even casting that right now? I'm not. Why did I not do that? Alright, well, we'll figure that out later. Dragon's Balance. Then we gained bunch and burst of powers, more improvements on what we already have, and we got Staff Block. Staff Block, which is, I believe, an archetype one, right? This is kind of be why we're going to be switching to two-hander, I think, permanently after 106. Where is it? Staff. Where is Staff Block? don't see it. Sort by name. It's kind of ridiculous. There it is, right here. Staff block. This passive grants you a 19% chance to block incoming melee attacks with a two-handed blunt weapon. The next rank's at 110, which gives us a 20% chance. So, in the way I'm playing the monk, this is going to be kind of the way forward. So as soon as we get to 106, I can use the conflagrant staff I made, and we can go from there. All right. That was probably a dumb idea. There's probably a bunch of guys right there in that little tunnel. Alright, so we kind of lost a little bit of momentum there, but we should be fine. Still hitting like a truck. Doesn't matter. There we go. So you need Find Julia still, so definitely, oh. Got Julia on her. And what are you doing? Close enough for this one? I am not. What is in that room? Alright, good. There's nothing in that room. Open. Alright. What do we got here? We got 3 more guys right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to echo that guy over there. This guy's just going to come because he wants to die. And we should see a little bit more damage over here. So you can see we're getting a lot more 10k plus hits in the critical range. Like that's just like massive increase in our damage. We should take less damage overall, but I don't know how much that'll be present now, because we're at the max level of this expansion, and I do plan on staying in this expansion until we finish it. We're not that far off, right? I think it's I think it's like maybe 10 more important kind of missions, maybe just a little bit more. It's not that much more, so we're definitely going to finish it up here and pretty much finish up this progression. Where we go after this, I've scheduled Empires of Kunark, and after the Darkened Sea is finished, and I might not do that. I might go into the TBM until we can kind of gear up there. It's a huge gap. In like type 5 ox is really what I need, and those first appear in the Broken Mirror. We're gonna have full conflagrant gear. I already have it on everybody, right? It's, you know, pretty good. Like this, the helmet is 5100 HP for the Bard, right? And you can kind of see that I'm wearing tier 2 Broken Mirror. Like it's like a 2000 HP per piece upgrade, right? But all the going forward after TBM, everything has this type 5 slot, which has all these heroic stats, and that is kind of like what we're going to be missing a lot of. And you know, you might think it's not that big a deal, but it actually is. And I didn't realize this when I took my first few characters through the game and did this, that it is actually quite a big deal. Why is there only one keeper there? This is alright. It is what it is. He's just gonna keep teleporting over there. Like, I don't know the mechanic on that guy. Like, it's broken, whatever it is. But once we get him down, or his keeper down here, should be good. I guess aggro just resets, and then these respawn way too fast, I think. I should have probably pulled that that guy right there, but I'm going to beat this guy down. This is my goal. What is it? 32 minutes of just pure fighting here. And at 50%, I should be able to put the helmet on him. And then we're going to move out of the way. There we go. Place the helmet. And we're just going to move. Alright, now we need to go back and speak to Brother Dilgen. So let's go do that. So I'm going to campfire. I guess I got to be in a resting state, which is 4 seconds. So there we go. What's our hit points now? 139. I think. Let me see here real quick. Is she gonna cast it? She fails. She has no abjuration, right? So she always fails this ferocious growth. I'm just too lazy to spend my time fixing that. Alright. 154. So we gained, I would say, almost 5,000 hit points leveling up. Alright, so we can follow, and we just need to go down this way. Right over here. And here is Brother Dilgen. Go and hail him. Alright, we completed Partisan of the Endless Caverns, and he said, "The brothers are safe and Quigley will be pleased, but what of the next attack that will surely come, and the one after that? I have been thinking about Queen Cilicia, of whom you spoke. She must be stopped. Brother Vissus has some interesting ideas." Alright, completed that. 4 AAs and 3% experience, or 4% in. The next quest, we had to do all of that to unlock from Brother Vissus here, which is it's like the in quest for the zone. There we go. And we're done. So that is the Partisan of the Cavern of the Endless Song. I have 2 more videos planned. So one for the heroic mission, or the heroic adventure, and then one for this following mission here. So those will be the last 2, and then we'll be into the next zone of this expansion. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.